Hey there, it's your friend Chris Luck. I am the creator of AIville, which is the largest community in the world for people like yourself who are learning how to use AI to live a better life. Now, I know today is December 10th, 2025. I was going to go live at 7 p.m. Central Time, but I had to move it to now, which is 5 p.m. Central Time, or I guess 4:58 p.m. Central Time, because my oldest daughter, texted me about hour and a half ago and said, "Oh, hey, my boyfriend's dad wants to come pick me up and take us out to dinner tonight. Is that okay?" And that was going to take place during my live stream tonight. And I said, "Yeah, that's totally okay. But you know what? Let me move my live stream because I will actually take you to dinner and meet your boyfriend and his dad, and I will be a part of the party." So that's why this live stream got moved a couple hours earlier because can't I as a dad I can't miss the party. So anyway, I think she asked me that because she thought I was just going to be like, "Oh yeah, go right ahead. I'm going to be here sitting in my office in the basement." In at home on YouTube. It's like, no, 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 no. I will move things around. So anyway, I don't know if she is a fan of that or not, but she's 15, so I will be there. Anyway, that's beside the point. That's for those of you that like to show up early or show up live, and you're wondering if you missed this or not. That's why I'm a little early. So today we are going to talk about how to make money with AI writing YouTube scripts. And I don't know if you've caught my thumbnails that I've been doing lately on my YouTube channel. I'm very excited about them. If we have some time, I'll actually show you how I'm doing them. I'm having a lot of fun with them. And again, I'm trying to figure this whole YouTube thing out. First of all, I don't know if people on YouTube want to learn from me about making money with AI and all the different ways that I'm teaching it, or if they rather hear me talk about AI news, or they rather hear me talk about AI updates, or they rather hear me just talk about AI prompts that you could use for things. I don't know. So what I'm doing is if you're new to this channel, I am actually I'm doing this kind of thing where it's like an episodic thing. Like I love like Netflix documentaries and like how they have these like limited series of like 7 episodes or 10 episodes. And I'm adopting that idea on my YouTube channel. So I'm right now doing 10 episodes of specifically how to make money with AI. And then I will go back and look at the stats and see how, if you actually like this or not. I recommend hitting the like button on this video and subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already while you're watching this video, because I will go back and look to see how many people liked and how many people subscribed to my channel based off the topics that I talked about. So to give you a behind the scenes too, I know we'll actually get into today's topic here in just a second, so don't worry about that. But I'm just trying to give you a little behind the scenes on like what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it. So you know what to expect. So again, my name's Chris Luck, and my whole thing that I'm doing here on YouTube is I'm here to show up to really help people live a better life with AI. So just right now, there's so many ways that you can make money with AI, and a lot of really cool ways that people don't understand. So I've done some polls in previous live streams that I've done where I ask people like, what are you really wanting to do with AI? And most people are always wanting to learn how to make money with it. So I'm like, okay, well, let's go ahead and I'll show you a bunch of really cool ways to make money with it. So you can see, I only have 37 videos, but my videos on YouTube right now, they're all live streams, and they're like an hour, 2 hours long. I don't like to pre-record things. I don't like to do like fancy edits or anything like that. I just go live. And so if you like that format, then you would like this. So a lot of upcoming live streams that I'm going to be doing is about like how to make money with AI, running patent searches, prepping business plans, brainstorming business names, proofreading books, critiquing websites, developing marketing strategies, doing market research, just a lot of really cool stuff. So what I would recommend doing is go to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already and just hit subscribe. And then once you hit subscribe, click the button and then turn notifications on to all, because then whenever I do go live, because again, I'm a dad, I'm 44. I've got 2 daughters that are 13 and 15. And have the best of intentions to go live when I say I'm gonna go live, but I might have to move and adjust the times a little bit depending on what comes up. Like tonight, my daughter wanting to go out with her boyfriend. Um, I want to kind of be there. So I'm just got to move my live streams around a little bit. So if you turn on notifications, you will see when I adjust the times, you'll get notified about it. Okay, so that is a little bit of housekeeping. For those of you that are here in the chat, definitely let me know in the chat like where you're from, your name, because I love to just let everybody know who's all here. And then what's up, Brett? Thank you for saying good evening, everyone. And we have a lot of you that are, thank you for saying you love what I'm doing this week. I appreciate it. Keep it up. Love it. I think, appreciate you very much. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. So the way this works, if you're new to my little world here, my corner of the internet, I imagine you're sitting next to me right now in my office and we're looking at my computer together. I'm going to click a button. I'm going to be sharing my screen and I'm going to walk through exactly what you can do to use AI to make some extra money on the side, just writing YouTube scripts. I'm going to show you what to do, how to do it, where to do it, somebody that's making a lot of money doing it. And then we're just going to kind of learn together. So that being said, let's go ahead and I'm sharing my screen. So we're going to talk about mostly about doing this with ChatGPT. And the reason being is that ChatGPT, if you've kind of been living under a rock, for the last 2 years, it took the internet 12 years to get to about 800 million users. It took ChatGPT 2 years to get to 800 million users. That is an insane number. So that is why I'm taking time out of my day to show up here on YouTube and to teach you this kind of stuff, because I've been building businesses online for 26 years, since 1999, when I got kicked out of college, which that's a whole nother live stream is to tell you that story. But I have seen a lot of like trends come and go. I've never seen anything like this. So that is why I'm spending so much time on YouTube to teach this kind of stuff, because the adoption is just absolutely unbelievable. And then I believe right now, there is a huge, great, massive divide going on right now. There are people that are just, they hear about AI, but they don't want to choose to adopt it. They don't want to learn how to use it. They're going to fall behind and they're going to look forward 12 months from now, 18 months from now, and be like, oh my God, what just happened? And their whole life is upside down because they didn't choose to adopt AI. So the divide right now, there's the people that don't want to adopt it. And then there's the people that are adopting it. So it really depends on like, what side do you want to be on? Do you want to be on, the side that is not adopting it, or do you want to be on the side that is adopting it? So that is what I'm calling the Great Divide, because there was always in the past, there's been the Great Depression and all that kind of stuff. There's been the Great Recession. Well, right now is the Great Divide. And I'm just putting my flag in the ground and saying that's what's happening. So I just want to be here to help you and to be your friend and to be your guide on this Great Divide, to kind of help you along the way. And then it's up to you to determine like what you want to do, with AI during this time. So that is that. So let's go ahead and talk about the hidden YouTube script gold mine that no one's talking about. So creators out there are desperate for scripts. Okay. So creators, like people that are starting on YouTube, are desperate for scripts on what to talk about. And writing really drains time that they just don't have. And most of them hate writing. They avoid writing it. And they would rather pay someone like yourself than to write themselves. Now, YouTube is exploding in content on demand, and there's new channels that are being born every minute. Scripts are the backbone of every video, and creators really know that scripts mean retention and mean revenue. And the better the script, the better the video, the better the video, the better the YouTube channel, the better the YouTube channel, the better the income. So AI turns anyone into a script writing machine, and AI destroys writer's block instantly. AI provides perfect structure, it provides perfect pacing, it provides perfect clarity, and you become faster than professional writers that are writing scripts for people if you're using AI. So let me go ahead and give you a little case study here. There's a seller that I've discovered that is making that has made already, bare minimum, $34,510 writing YouTube scripts. So his name is Brian M on Fiverr. So this is Mr. Brian M from Argentina. So if you look at his, if you're not familiar with Fiverr, I'll show you all about it, how you can create an account on here, a bunch of ways you can get customers very easily. Basically, Fiverr is a marketplace where you, just a human, can create a profile and say, I will do X for Y. So I will write a killer YouTube script for $70. And that's what Brian does. So you can see here, he charges $70 for 1,050 words. Why 1,050 words? Because if you speak it aloud, it comes out to about a 7-minute YouTube script. He currently has 493 reviews. So if you do the math, 490 reviews by $70, he has made about $34,510. Absolutely insane. Now, that is just the bare minimum. If you look, he's actually had over 1,000 orders completed, verified by Fiverr. He has a $100 package and he has a $120 package. So when I tell you the seller's has made at least $34,510, that is the absolute bare rock bottom of the barrel minimum that he has made. Okay. Now, his business is shockingly simple. He has one very clear service. He just writes a YouTube script for you. He delivered it hundreds of times, and clients rave about it in his comments. He has a 5-star rating because he is consistent about what he does. Now, why this matters, you can clone this exact same model, and you can do it with AI doing all of the heavy lifting for you. You do not have to know a thing about writing YouTube scripts. I'll show you how you can have this happen for you in a second, meaning you can move faster than he ever could. Okay, so why YouTube script writing pays so well? So why would you even want to get into the idea of doing this? Which, by the way, before I even get into that, understand for a second, this video, if you feel like, you know what, Chris, like I'm kind of talking third person right now. If you're thinking, Chris, I'm Chris, that you don't want to make money writing YouTube scripts, that's okay. Don't go anywhere yet, because the way I like to do my live streams is I have a very definite like topic that I'm talking about, like getting paid with AI to write YouTube scripts. But if you don't want to do this as a service, you can still learn the skill. And if you ever want to make your own videos, make videos for someone else, maybe you want to make videos down the road, or maybe you're just kind of curious what the hell's going on with AI and what's like a cool new thing someone can do, stick around, because I'm going to show you all of that. And I'm going to show you just a lot of really cool things that you can do with AI, because my thing is that I go down a lot of different rabbit holes. And the fact we're live right now, I'm going to go off of all kinds of comments and feedback and stuff that we're getting here in the chat. Okay. So jumping back over to my screen. So scripts are the lifeblood of every channel. So hooks determine watch time. Story arcs are going to keep viewers glued, and strong scripts are going to increase revenue and growth. And creators will pay a premium for this. Now, they want to focus on filming, not typing. They want professional structure, and they want clarity and tone matched to their brand. And the market is expanding nonstop because every niche out there is growing. Every creator needs more content, and demand is going to outpace supply every time, especially right now. So, and I see Michelle in the chat says, I want the skill for my own videos for sure. So absolutely. So I'm going to actually give you the exact prompts, 3 mind-blowing script prompts that's going to allow you to really print money just as your own creator. And you can actually take these prompts and write YouTube scripts, not for your own videos specifically, but if you want to follow some of my other videos and live streams that I've done where I showed you how to actually create AI influencers and AI avatars and user-generated content, you can stack skills from previous videos that I've done with this video, and then you can just have insane results. And Michelle says, I just got my clone done, so she needs good scripts. So you're doing exactly what I just mentioned, which is awesome. I love that you're actually creating an AI clone already. So let's go ahead and just keep moving on here. So how AI makes you the fastest script writer alive is that AI is going to write studio quality structure. You'll get professional hooks. You'll get clear transitions. You'll get a strong narrative pacing, and it's instantly going to adapt to any niche. So for instance, like Michelle, I don't know the clone that you've created, what industry you're in. Let me know what industry you're in, because I could actually use, and anybody here that wants to make scripts or anything, not just Michelle, but anyone else that is here live, let me know what industry you're in and what type of videos you like to make, because I love to interact with those of you that took the time to be here live with me, because that's what makes these live streams so much fun. Okay, so it's going to adapt to any niche. So gaming, finance, cooking, fitness, tech, you name it. You can match any tone in seconds, especially if you know existing channels that are out there and existing authorities are out there. You can match your scripts to match tones that are already popular. And you're going to see some crazy stuff here in a second. And you can become the writer instantly. AI is also going to give you unlimited output. So you can create multiple scripts per day. Actually, you can create multiple scripts per minute. You can scale with absolutely no burnout, and you can outperform traditional writers overnight. And I see a lot of you are letting me know in the chat what industry you're in. So Elsa says she's in finance. So keep in mind, and for all of you, Elsa included, not only think about what industry you're in that you would like to make videos about or make videos for other people about and scripts for other people about, but think about what are the channels and who are the authority figures in that industry right now, because you're going to want to make a list of them for what you're about to see. All right, so let's get into the actual scripts. So for the scripts, what I recommend doing is using ChatGPT to get started. If you are more advanced, something I like to do is I like to open up multiple browser tabs with different LLMs. If you don't know what an LLM is, it's large language model. So what I mean by multiple browser tabs is like ChatGPT is an LLM, Grok is an LLM, Claude is an LLM, Perplexity is an LLM, Gemini is an LLM. So I like to open up multiple browser tabs and then copy and paste the same prompt in multiple LLMs and see which one gives me an output that I like the most. Then that's the one I choose to go with. So that's how I use AI. Now, the problem with that is that you have to have a subscription to all of these LLMs. And that is part of why I built AIville, is because inside of AIville, you can, as a member, we have under the pro membership, you could just take a look at our AI tools. And we have ChatGPT, we have Gemini, we have Claude, we have DeepSeek, we have Grok, we have Perplexity, we have Meta. All of these, all you have to do is right-click and open a new tab. Right-click, new tab. Right-click, new tab. Right-click, new tab. And then now you have ChatGPT, now you have Gemini, now you have Claude, and now you have DeepSeek. And then not only that, but you have the most expensive models. So with ChatGPT, we have like ChatGPT 5 Pro, which is $200 a month, and that's inside of AIville. If you want access to Gemini, we have all the way up to Gemini 3 Pro. If you want access to Claude, we have access to Claude 4.5 or Opus 4.5, which is their latest model. So that is an advanced thing to do, is open up multiple LLMs and multiple tabs, and then see which one has just the words that speak more your language than others. Or if you're just getting started and you just want to be simple, you can just go to chatgpt.com, use their free plan, and just get started. Okay, so 3 mind-blowing AI script writing prompts that print money. So the first is going to be the channel cloner. So if you know an existing channel, like I mentioned earlier, that you just want to copy their tone of voice and just make videos like them, but better than them, I have a prompt for that. If you need viral ideas for videos, I have a prompt for that. If you need a full script builder from start to finish, I have a prompt for that. So let's start with the channel cloner. Now, this prompt is a little intense. It's intense in the sense that this would be like an advanced 10 out of 10 on the expert scale level prompt. I'm not going to read it all out loud, but just know that this prompt is here for you inside of AIville. What you would do is you would just click on AI blueprints when you go to AIville, and then the blueprint that we're talking about right now is the video script writer. So when you click on video script writer, it'll take you directly to this entire thing I'm going through right now. So that is where the prompt is if you want to copy and paste it. So I'll read part of it just so you can get an idea of the advanced level of this prompt. So it says, you are an elite YouTube scriptwriter hired to reverse engineer the exact storytelling, voice, pacing, tone, humor style, editing rhythm, and narrative structure of the YouTube creator linked below. This is where you would need an existing YouTube creator, just a link to their profile. Then you say your mission is to create a perfect style match. Step 1, study the creator's videos. Identify the pacing, fast, medium, slow. Identify the hook structure. Identify transitions. Identify the voice. Identify the emotional arc. Build a full tone DNA profile. Create a 12-part breakdown. We want to know their vocabulary choices, their sentence patterns, their humor timing, their signature phrases, their storytelling cadence, their viewer address style, their fourth wall, how they break down the fourth wall, editing cues. I mean, this is very intense psychological warfare on what you can do when it comes to writing. Then it says write a brand new script in the exact topic. And step 3, writing a brand new script in this exact style. Then topic, you want to insert your topic. Length, however many words you want. If we go back to the person that's made 30 grand doing this, it's about 1,050 words. But just for fun, I put 1,200 words. Structure, then you can just put the structure. And then this is where at the very bottom, you put the YouTube creator's tone to clone. So this is where you would do the creator's channel name and the creator channel link. So, because sometimes I've found with ChatGPT, sometimes it will go and scrape the YouTube creator's URL in their profile, and sometimes it doesn't. It really just depends on how ChatGPT is feeling the time you tell it to do this. So what we'll do is we're just going to hit copy and then come over here and paste this in ChatGPT. And yeah, Michelle, these, I love that you can't wait to use these blueprints in AIville. So they're in there right now, and you can go use them whenever you want. All right, so now that we're in ChatGPT, what I'll do is I'm going to scroll all the way down. So I copied and pasted the prompt, and then we need to come up with a title or a topic. So the topic is going to, let's say, how AI is now the great divide for humanity. Okay. And then now let's say we want to come up with a tone, because let's say you have this Fiverr account and you have this profile saying, I'll write a killer YouTube script for you. And then I'm contacting you saying, hey, all right, I want to have you write a YouTube script for me. I want it to be 1,200 words, and I want it to be about how AI is now the great divide for humanity. Okay. And then now you might say, okay, do you have any channels that you like? Like, what's their style? What's their channel name? And I'm like, well, matter of fact, I do. I like this channel called Fireship. Fireship is like this gateway drug channel for developers. He uses a lot of really funny, like, I don't know, it's very short, witty stuff. It's super nerdy. So anyway, what I would do is just copy the channel URL, and then I would come back here and put in, for the creator channel link, I'd put in the link, and then for the creator channel name, we're just gonna put in Fireship. And then we send that off to ChatGPT and prepare for your mind to be blown, because we'll just take a look. It says, buckle up, Chris. Here's the full Fireship style reverse engineered profile in a brand new 1,200 word script written in a perfect tone match. I will not use M-dashes anywhere per your rule, because that is actually in the copy. Let's begin. So step 1, Fireship tone study, reverse engineered. It already went out there and looked at 100 plus Fireship videos on their profile. It found out their pacing was lightning fast. There's cuts every 1 to 4 seconds. There's no wasted words. There's a rapid escalation of stakes. There's abrupt shifts for comedic effect. The hook style, it starts with chaos. It creates confusion. It drops a shocking fact, makes the viewer think that they missed something. Then they explain it in a few punchy sentences. The transition, they use sudden jump cuts, sarcastic pivots, meta comments, meme-like asides, and abrupt, hard cuts for humor. And it has idea stacking with data packets sent too fast. The voice is dry humor. I mean, you get the idea. I don't have to read all this. And then it goes into the DNA. It talks about their vocabulary choices, their sentence length patterns, their humor timing, their signature phrases, their storytelling cadence. It addresses the viewer style. It talks about the fourth wall and how it breaks the fourth wall in human psychology. It goes into editing cues. It's before it even wrote the script, it's going out there and getting exactly what you want for tone. And then it's going to go into the script right here. So here it is. So this is actually where the script begins. So imagine this would be the script that I could make a YouTube video about. And I love some of you in the chat are like, that's wild. Yeah, this is what I love about going live. I just love how all of you take the time to show up and then let me know what you're all thinking in the chat. So thank you. So here it is. I mean, just imagine me creating a YouTube video and reading this. Now, I don't read script YouTube videos because I'm more of a live stream person like I'm doing right now. But just imagine this for a second. AI just split humanity into 2 groups. The first group uses AI every day, becomes superhuman. The second group pretends nothing is happening and becomes confused by their microwave clock. Guess which one is growing faster? Welcome to the Great Divide. The moment in human history where you choose to level up or get left behind with the people who still type www before URLs. So the other day, I was explaining AI to a friend, like a normal conversation that starts with a question like, why does every app beg to use my data and ends with is AI going to steal my dog? After 10 minutes of this chat, it hit me. We are not in a tech revolution. We are in a separation event, a sorting hat for humanity. But instead of Hogwarts houses, you either get AI empowered or you get AI confused. The divide is real. It is growing, and it's becoming the single most important decision of your life, right after deciding whether to update your laptop now or later. So AI used to be optional. Sometimes something nerds used to play with while everyone else is waiting for Netflix to load. But the timeline snapped. AI is everywhere. It writes, it draws, it builds, it automates. It does half your job in the time that it takes to microwave a burrito. All of this has created a new reality. Not rich or poor, not educated or uneducated, not skilled or unskilled. The real divide is simple. People who know how to use AI, people who don't. The one group becomes powerful. The other becomes overwhelmed. Same world, same tools, very different outcomes. This is the great divide. So let me show you how fast this divide appears in real life. Picture two people at the same job. Call them Alex and Jamie. So Alex uses AI like a personal army. Alex writes faster, Alex creates faster, communicates faster, finishes tasks before the coffee is done brewing. Jamie is still typing emails manually. Jamie is still Googling everything. Jamie copies and pastes like it's 2009. Alex goes home at 4. Jamie goes home whenever regret kicks in. Anyway, I'm not going to read the whole script, but you get the idea. This is, all of that, and thank you by saying that's amazing and this is great and how exciting is this, and now you see AI is simple. So yeah, that is just a quick little script that I created with this one prompt. Okay, so just so you know, my job, okay, is, again, I have AIville, which is the largest community in the world for people like yourself that are learning how to use AI. I see behind the scenes, like what Mark Zuckerberg can see behind the scenes at Facebook. I can see what's trending. I can see what people are excited about. I can see what people are pissed off about. And then in seeing all that, that's why I'm going live here on YouTube, is because I see what people are doing, and they're literally just like separating water and just building their own path into just freedom that people cannot even imagine. What you're seeing right now, and I'm showing you right now in this YouTube live stream, this is like expert level stuff. Like that script that I just started reading was generated in seconds because of the prompt that I just shared with you. So if you want this whole video isn't just about, oh, hey, let's make some money, like just writing scripts for YouTube. It's like, no, I want to explain that you could do that. You could make money doing that. I want to give you not just a tool to do it. I want to give you just like a completely lethal, psychological, weaponized, state-of-the-art tool that you can use to completely just crush everybody else if you want to get into doing that, but then also do it for yourself. So that is kind of my whole strategy here with this YouTube channel, is just to keep constantly showing up and helping you out. Okay. So that was, I could spend a whole nother hour just on that, but I have 30 minutes before I got to take my daughter to go see her boyfriend at dinner with his dad. So let's get to the viral idea generator. So another prompt would be, oh, by the way, if you like this, do me a favor, hit like on this video. It doesn't matter if you're live or you're watching the recording of this. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, turn on all your notifications, because that's going to tell me when I go back and look at the stats if this video was worth doing or not. Because if you don't, then I'm just not going to make videos like this, because I realize people don't care about this. And I maybe need to do AI news videos or something, which I think would be super boring. But who knows? People might prefer that better. So the viral idea generator. So you are a viral YouTube strategist and scriptwriter. Your mission is to turn one simple topic into a complete content system that includes 1, a viral hook bank, 2, a ready-to-film outline, 3, a high-retention script. Create 20 viral hook variations. Give me suspense hooks, contrarian hooks, curiosity gap hooks, stakes-based hooks, identity hooks, engineered for maximum AVD. Step 2, build a full outline based on the strongest hook. Include the hook, opening frame, tension beat, 3 insights, 1 story, high energy payoff, CTA, suggested visuals. Give me B-roll cues. Then write the full script. Give me rhythmic pacing, micro hooks every 20 seconds, natural editor cues, emotional weaving, high retention twist. In step 4, deliver 5 CTR optimized titles. Insert topic. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy that. and come over and paste that. And then the topic will be actually, the topic will be the great AI or the great divide and how AI is changing humanity. Okay. And before I even can take a breath, it says, absolutely, Chris, here's a complete viral content system for your topic. The great divide and how AI is changing humanity. This includes a viral hook bank, a ready to film outline, a full high retention script, 5 CTR optimized titles. So suspense, contrarian, curiosity, stakes, identity. Here's 20 variations for my hooks. I'm not going to read all these, but the suspense hooks. The great divide has already begun and most people have no idea. In the next 900 days, humanity is going to split into 2 groups forever. AI didn't change the world, it divided it, and we are now past the point of return. There is a moment coming that will make 2020 feel like a warm-up. You're about to find out which side of the divide you're on. Contrarian hooks. The real danger isn't AI replacing humans, it's humans refusing to evolve. Forget automation. The divide will come from something far more human. The people panicking about AI are not the ones who should be worried. Everyone thinks AI will kill jobs. The truth is much darker. You're not competing against AI, you're competing against people who use it. Then we have curiosity gaps, we have stake bait. Again, these are all just hooks. Then we have a ready to film outline. So the hook would be, you're not competing against AI, you're competing against people who use it. The opening frame would be reset expectations, explain that AI is not a threat. The threat is a human acceleration. Then it's going into explaining the tension beat, how I could give 3 insights. Here's a story, here's a high energy payoff, here's a CTA, here's suggested visuals, here's B-roll cues. Then it's giving me a full high retention script. It's literally going down to letting me know in the first, from 0 seconds to the first 20 seconds, this would be the script. You're not competing against AI, you're competing against people who use it. And that's what's creating the great divide. Beat, quick cut. Most people still think AI is some optional upgrade, like it's a bonus feature, a side guest, something you'll get around to. But by the time they do, the gap will already be too big. So that's the initial script. Then it goes into the micro hook. Then we frame it 25 seconds in. Then we build up tension 45 seconds in. Then we do skill compression 1 minute and 10 seconds in. Then we do speed inflation 1 minute and 35 seconds in. Then we do identity shifting at 1 minute and 55 seconds. I mean, all of this, God, I want to say words that I, is going to put this YouTube video in explicit content, but all this stuff can completely annihilate people like, I'm sorry, Brian, if you're on this, but people like Brian has made 30 grand writing YouTube scripts. You could come in and just obliterate anybody by writing scripts that'll blow people's minds by giving them stuff like this. Or you don't even have to offer this as a service. You could just do this for yourself and then just crush everybody in any industry you want to be in. Okay, that was prompt number 2. Prompt number 3 is the full script builder. So this, I won't read this out loud, but you'll just see it all. You're a world-class YouTube scriptwriter trusted by top creators. Step 1, build the story arc blueprint. Step 2, give me this script structure. Step 3, script formatting rules. Step 4, deliver supporting assets. I want thumbnail text ideas. I want 5 title options. I want 5 call to action variations. Here's the topic. So we'll say, I saw someone earlier said that this is you're in the financial industry. So let's just kind of have some fun here. We'll talk about how AI is about to cause a financial collapse with the great divide. I just totally made that up. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but you get the idea. Just messing around. It's like, here we go, Chris. Here's a complete story arc blueprint, full script structure, supporting assets for your video. And then it tells me what it is. Here's the big promise. I'll just read a couple of these sentences because I know we're running out of time. AI is about to create the fastest wealth shift in human history. Some people will catapult an entirely new income class. Most people will fall permanently behind. This video promises clarity on which side viewers end up on. Emotional stakes. Then we go into the main enemy. It's not AI itself. The illusion that things will stay the same. The belief that people will have the time. The comfort that tomorrow will look like yesterday. The real villain is complacency. Then we go into a hero's journey. We go into dopamine loops. We go into pattern interrupts. Again, this is like, again, level 10, highest level of psychological, weaponized copywriting at its finest. All into this this prompt that I gave you. So you get the idea. What I'm scrolling through is the output of the one prompt that I just gave you. Okay. So those are the three prompts. I mean, all that stuff you just saw was literally from just three very advanced prompts that are sitting for in this blueprint for you right now inside of AIville. So to get them, all you got to do, go to AIville, click on AI Blueprints. When you go to AI Blueprints, you click on the YouTube script writer, and that's going to take you to everything that you see me going through right now, because this is the blueprint. And the reason why I make these blueprints, a lot of people will say, like, Chris, why do you do this? Because it's not like I'm not really pitching anything. I mean, you can join AIville if you want. You don't have to. But why I make these blueprints is for my own benefit, and because I'm 44 years old and my memory isn't the greatest, and I unfortunately have a track record of dementia in my family. My grandpa passed away I watched him go through all 4 stages of dementia. My dad just retired, and I can see him starting to have a little short-term stuff going on. So I know I'm not far behind. I'm like next on the food chain, and I need to make blueprints like this, not just for myself to remember what the hell to do with AI when I need to make a YouTube script, but also when I hire people and I need to give people an SOP, a standard operating procedure, to do what I want them to do. I make these blueprints and put them inside of AIville for my own personal library. And the ideas for the topics of these blueprints is because, like how Mark Zuckerberg can see what's trending on Facebook, and Elon Musk can see what's trending on X, I can see what's trending in the world of AI with AIville. So my blueprints are based off of what's actually trending in the world of AI. So if you like that kind of stuff, that's the kind of stuff I'm going to be talking about on my YouTube channel. And that's where I come up with these ideas. Okay, so now let's talk about if you want to get into Fiverr and you want to make money doing this, and you want to create a profile, but you've never created a profile before, you've never been a freelancer before, we're going to shift into a different part of this live stream now and show you how you would get started. If you watch previous live streams, you probably already know how this works, but I'll just go ahead and run through it really quick. So there's an ultimate Fiverr builder prompt. So this again is all the other prompts. It's pretty substantial. It's very advanced. I'm not going to read it all out loud, but if you've never got into Fiverr before, you've never been a freelancer before, you've never created a profile before, you've never offered services to somebody before, you've never came up with pricing before, you've never done positioning, you don't understand any of that, that's okay. Just copy this prompt. So you hit copy, you come over, hit paste, and then you come all the way down, and then it's we are going to, in this prompt, I'm trying to remember where I put in the prompt, actually I swear I put in I think I missed it. I meant to put in like a topic on like what it is you're creating a Fiverr profile on. So let me read out loud. You're an elite Fiverr business consultant who specializes in creating top-ranking gigs for digital writers. Yeah, okay, I did put in. So since we're talking about script writing, normally I would put in something like this. So I would actually, let's remove that, for insert industry. So normally when I give you a prompt, that's how I would give it. But since this is all about script writing, I already just inserted the industry for you, so you would get the best output possible. So you just copy and paste a prompt. You actually don't even have to do anything. And then you just go ahead and send that off. And then it's like, absolutely, Chris, before I build your Fiverr gig system, I need to refine core positioning so every piece lands with precision and ranks high. Here's some refining questions. So it's going to ask specifically, what is the exact service you are selling? So do you want to do YouTube script writing? Do you want to do TikTok or Reel script writing? Do you want to do long form video script writing? And then maybe you want to offer all of them. Well, if you want to offer all of them, you could just say all of them. But for the case of this, I want to keep this live stream on point with what you came here to see. So we're just going to say YouTube script writing. And it's going to actually say then who's your ideal buyer. It's going to ask you a lot of questions, but this live stream would turn into 5 hours if you actually watched me having a back and forth with ChatGPT on this. But it basically is acting as your consultant and asking you questions. And let's just say, just so you can see what happens. Watch if I just put in YouTube script writing. So I didn't answer any of the other questions it asked. It's like, okay, locking in YouTube script writing as a service. To build the perfect system, here's all the things we need to do. So then it's just going to remind you, all right, well, who's your ideal buyer? And then again, just go back and forth. It'll probably take you about an hour, but this one script will build your entire profile for you. It'll come up with pricing for you. It'll weaponize all of the copywriting and sales psychology for you, so you don't have to do any of that. Okay. So now let's say, oh, by the way, if you've never done anything on Fiverr before, what you can do is just go to Google and type in Fiverr seller. And then just the first thing that pops up, it's like start selling on Fiverr. And anyone can do this from anywhere in the world. You just hit become a seller and it'll walk through like, okay, what's your name? You might want to do like a copy of your driver's license or passport or wherever you're at. In the US, I know it was your driver's license, just so it knows you're a real human and you're not like some AI bot trying to take over the world. So even though you're using AI to take over the world. So now let's get into 10 buyer attraction methods. So let's say you've got your Fiverr account. Okay. So, well, first off, let's say you've decided you want to do all this. And if you want to do all this, then you've got everything that you need in this YouTube video. And for those of you that are saying that, it's hard to get started if you're poor and you can't afford AI bill and all that, I'm showing you all the prompts on this live stream. You can go back and watch this live stream again. And just if you don't want to pay for AIville to get in and just hit copy on the prompts, if you want to handwrite it, just go back and watch this video and just pause because I scrolled down the entire blueprint. So you can pause and play, all you want. And then you just copy and paste the prompts yourself. So there is a free way to do it. You just have to go through and do a little manual work. But if you just want everything done for you, it costs us hundreds of thousands of dollars to run AIville. So that's why it's a paid community. And that's why you have access to all the AI tools. You have access to hundreds of blueprints, hundreds of characters. We have over 18,000 people in the community. Like it's a big business that costs a lot of money. That's why there's a membership. If we made it free for everyone, then I would have been bankrupt like 2.5 years ago when I started it. So let's go ahead and get into the buyer attraction methods to spark instant demand. So first off, to optimize your Fiverr profile, you want to be able to use keywords like YouTube scriptwriter, video script expert. You want to add polished sample scripts as images or downloadable PDFs. You want to write your gig description and around the result, like more views, more retention. You want 3 very clear packages. So you want to offer like a hook and script. You want to offer a full script. You want to offer thumbnails. You want to also leverage social media with simple creator content. So you want to post script makeovers like, hey, here's a boring script, then here's a rewritten script. You want to share reels showing hook rewrites and viral idea transformations. You want to show how AI turns messy notes into clean scripts instantly. You want to add your Fiverr link into your bio in pinned post and captions. You want to network with creators who hate writing. So you can go out there and direct message small and medium creators that are offering discounted and offer them a discounted first script. You can join YouTube creator groups and offer value without selling. You can provide a sample hook to warm them up before pitching. You can ask satisfied creators to leave a Fiverr review to boost your ranking. You could build authority by posting script writing tips. So you could share like before and after script segments to showcase your skill. You can teach micro lessons, hook formulas, pacing tips, story framing. You can show how scripts improve retention and watch time. You can reply quickly to comments and direct messages to build trust and visibility. You can offer free micro value to attract buyers. You could rewrite a single hook for like free insider creator communities. You could offer 3 video title ideas as like a lead in to paid work. You can turn free seekers into buyers by showing them immediate like improvements. You can share mini script breakdowns that position you as the expert. You could build case studies that prove your value. You could create simple sample scripts across high demand niches like finance, like some of you mentioned in the chat that you're a part of, in gaming and etc. You can share side-by-side comparisons of raw notes versus finished notes. You can record your screen, show how you actually write with AI, kind of like what I'm doing right now with this live stream. You could upload your strongest case studies to your Fiverr gallery. You could create irresistible Fiverr packages. So you could offer, again, script only, titles and script, titles and thumbnails. You could have upsells and pacing notes and on-screen text cues, B-roll ideas. You could mark mid-tier packages as most popular for a conversion lift. You can offer fast delivery for creators on tight schedules. You could leverage SEO platforms. So outside of Fiverr, you could post YouTube shorts revealing script secrets for quick tips. You could create Pinterest boards with script templates and example hooks. You could upload TikTok videos showing AI scripts in 10 seconds. You could pull and push all external traffic outside of Fiverr back to your Fiverr gig by doing all of that. You could sell weekly or monthly recurring script packages. So you could offer 4 scripts per month for channels posting weekly. You could give subscribers priority delivery for discounted rates, allow them to send topics anytime for instant turnaround. You could build predictable monthly income instead of one-off orders like everyone else is doing on Fiverr. And my favorite is just ask referrals for happy clients. Like ask for referrals from happy clients. So you would message clients after delivering and over delivering for them, asking them like, hey, do you know anyone else that might need scripts too? And then offer small discounts for buyers that they refer. Encourage clients to share their new video description or script credit. You can over deliver on every order, so clients naturally rave about you. And this is a big thing that we do. And by the way, that is how you can actually make a bunch of money writing YouTube scripts using AI. So that concludes this live stream. But I will show you, for those, like I practice what I preach. So inside of AIville, what I do here, you don't need to see me. I didn't realize I was so big on your screen. Sorry about that. So what I do with AIville is a lot of people, when they get in, so AIville is $99 a month, and it is a steal because like if you were just to go pay for ChatGPT Pro, that is $200 a month. And then you could just get into AIville and click on ChatGPT and then just click on the AI models and choose ChatGPT Pro. You just saved yourself $100 a month, just right there. But we have a whole bunch of other things. And one of the things that we have is a lot of people that are just getting in to AIville, and they're just like, man, I'm so glad I get in, but $99, that was kind of that's a stretch. It's really hard for me to afford $99, which I get. $99 is like, it's not cheap. However, inside of AIville, we have an affiliate program. So that one of the very first things that I do in our quick start guide that I direct you to when you get into AIville is go to our affiliate program. Because in our affiliate program, I have this video here. You see me in my video, kind of an awkward little, hey, what's up? Because a lot of people don't really know who I am. So then whenever you get in here, I walk you through like, create your affiliate account. Once you're in AIville, it's all included. Set up your link and spread the word. So for those of you that don't, have the $100 to get into AIville, I actually set you up with a 50% lifetime recurring commission through your link. So you could get into AIville right now, just grab your link and just go refer 2 people, and your membership's already paid for because I pay you $50 a month for every person you refer into AIville. So I see a lot of, and I mentioned that I hate to like promote my own stuff, especially on YouTube. But the reason I mentioned that, because I saw a lot of you that were in the YouTube chat saying, oh, that looks so great, but I just can't afford it. You have to like rework your mindset and realize you maybe can't afford it right now. But if you got into AIville, got your link, and if you referred 2 people, then your membership's paid for. So that's my little thing that I like to mention to everybody about AIville, because most people don't even know that about the affiliate program, because I'm like the world's worst seller myself. I just want to show up. I want to do what I did. I spent all day preparing that whole blueprint for you today with the prompt and tweaking it and just getting it just right to where it just gives you an overwhelmingly, oh my God moment result. So I spent all day doing that, and I just forget to even talk about like what I actually built. If you want to join it, how much it is, and then how you could pay for it by referring people. I usually don't do that in my live streams, but I did tonight because I saw a lot of you were asking about it in the chat or saying you wanted to join, but you had some kind of thing like an internal belief that you couldn't join, and I'm just trying to help you there. So, and thanks Michelle by saying that you love how thorough and that you submitted for the affiliate but haven't been approved to get your link yet. I'll actually text my team as soon as we get off this live stream before oh crap, I do have to go take my daughter to meet her boyfriend and his dad for dinner. But before I leave, I'll actually, Michelle and anyone else that is waiting for approval on our affiliate program, I'll nudge my team to let them know to go and approve everyone where there's applications that are pending. So did you like this live stream? Let me know in the chat. For those of you that are here live, I always like to, I like to take advantage of being here live to just know why we're here live on a 1 to 10 scale. 1 being like, Chris, maybe you should talk about something else. Maybe you should talk about AI news or talk about whatever. Or 10, like you like this. It doesn't matter what you liked about it. It could have been you liked hanging out in my office. It could have been the prompts. It could have been whatever. But I just need to know, generally speaking, on a 1 to 10, just let me know in the live chat. So I know, because I can go back and look at this. And then for those, if you're watching this and then you are watching the recording of this, I recommend joining live joining me live someday. So to do that, all you got to do is when you go to my YouTube profile, or my YouTube, what do you call it on YouTube? A YouTube channel. And I say that because I'm serious. If you look here on YouTube, I created my account March 27th, 2011, and I have not posted a single thing on YouTube up until just a couple months ago in 2025, because I've been absolutely terrified to go live on YouTube and to create YouTube videos, because I feel like there's so much more confident, better positioned people out there to do stuff on YouTube than me. But I figured, what the hell, I'm just going to do it anyway. And so I'm doing it. So if you like this kind of stuff, come to my YouTube channel, and then I would recommend don't hit unsubscribe like what I just did. Come and hit subscribe, and then once you do that, turn on all notifications, because all I do on my channel is just go live. You'll never see me upload shorts. You're never going to see me doing these pitch videos or anything like that. You're never going to see me doing anything to waste your time. I just want to imagine we're just having fun partying in my office, and I'm showing you a bunch of cool stuff you can do. So you can catch up with all my past live streams on there. I don't have a lot of views on this stuff because I'm new. So, it is what it is. That's, we all got to start somewhere. So let me take a look here and just see, for those of you, because I asked, if you're here, what'd you think? So thank you for the 10 and the 100, and you're welcome. Thank you for B Squared Marketing by saying thank you. And your affiliate, thanks Kiddo Images, 10 out of 10. You over delivered again. Thank you for saying that. And you're very welcome by saying that you're opening this week, and you're only going to get better. And yeah, I'm a girl dad. I'm a girl dad. I'm a dad of 2 girls that are 13 and 15. And yeah, I'm outnumbered. And my dog is a girl. So I'm like the king. I'm the king of the castle. So we have a 10. Love the live stream. 10. It was super. Okay, good. Because I'm glad that you're all saying that, because if you that's also something nerve-wracking to ask. Like, what did you think? And if I saw a lot of people saying, Chris, you suck, get out of here, or whatever, I don't like your, hoodie, or take off your hat, or whatever, I would probably never show up on YouTube ever again, because if a lot of negative stuff came coming, I would go running. So, all right. Well, thank you for all the great stuff that came through. So again, my name is Chris Luck. That's why I wear these little hats, is because it's kind of like to be honest, I wear these hats because I'm 44, and I try to get Botox one time, and I don't like it because it actually makes my brow line kind of drop, and I look like a caveman. So I've got forehead wrinkles, and I'm like, I don't want forehead wrinkles. So I put a hat on once, and I'm like, oh, hey, no forehead wrinkles. And that was 3 years ago. And now I always wear a hat. So that's why I started wearing hats all the time, is because I just don't want to deal with Botox or anything. And yeah, so you'll always see me always point to my hat when I say Chris Luck, because I wear a hat with a little shamrock on it. So if you ever see me out and about, or see me anywhere, I'm actually going to get into speaking. I'm going to start speaking on stages next year in January. I'm speaking at where am I going? There's someone asked me to speak at something called the AI Bot Summit in Orlando, and I'm going to be doing that in January. And then there's an event in Nashville I'm speaking at. I'm doing a virtual event, I think, in January too. And then I'm speaking also again in Nashville in April. I don't know the name of the events, but I just said I'm saying yes to everything. So if any of you are watching this and you're like, I love Chris to show up and talk about AI to your industry or whatever, I'd love to do it, because I'm just trying to get out of my comfort zone. For me to get out of my comfort zone for 2025 was to start a YouTube. Well, I had my YouTube channel, but to actually start doing YouTube and going live. So this is me getting out of my comfort zone for 2025. 2026, to get further out of my comfort zone, is actually to go up on stage. I went on stage one time this year, and you can find it on Facebook. I actually grabbed my phone and I did a little selfie for my daughters to show them how I conquered my fear. And it was like a massive room of several hundred people, and I was crying. And it was that was my 2025 way getting out of my comfort zone. But I also kind of enjoyed it, because people came up afterwards and said that they liked how genuine it was, and they felt they liked, because it was it was a fresh air compared to other speakers. And that's kind of me. I'm raw. I'm unfiltered. I have a little script to go off of, but that's kind of my outline, like you just saw. But I just kind of go with it. So anyway, that's all I got. I could sit here and just talk to you all night. But again, I'm the creator of AIville. If you ever hear about AIville or you see me popping up anywhere with this hat or anything, that's me. So I will be here tomorrow. I think I have it set. Classic Chris. Tomorrow I have it set for 7 p.m., but I have to move it sooner. So I think I might be doing it tomorrow. My live stream tomorrow is at 4. I have to move it. I haven't moved it yet. That's why you need to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, because I need to when I adjust the time, you will get notified about the new adjustment for the time. So hopefully you would see me tomorrow. Anyway, I gotta stop talking. I'm sure my daughter's up there just waiting for me. So I need to get going. Again, I'm Chris Luck, creator of AIville. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your support for those of you that are here live, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.